Hello, welcome back to Naughty Void Nation. We're watching episode 8 of season 2 of My Hero Academia, Vigilantes, season 2. So last episode we got to see like Aisawa and Kirikiri basically backstabbed with, I think the hero's name Purple Highness. But yeah, we basically got like a small story about like Eraser had working with Purple Highness. I think that's a superhero name. I'd be honest, I still don't really remember. But yeah, we saw that play out, and then at the end there was like a sneak peek of like, oh, Kirigiri was like killed, and then you had Purple Highness really injured, who I do believe will die. So this episode is gonna be the episode of the incidents that with like Eraserhead, Brushamike, and Kirigiri and what happens. So I'm really excited for this episode because I go right to like actually see what really happened in the incident, how Kirigiri was taken away, why Eraserhead and Brushamike thought he died. Because I think like in the My Hero, I think when you see it in flashback, it looks like a building lad's on him or something like that, and he's just buried at the rubble. But I wonder if there's more to see. Also, in the end credit scene, I could be wrong. It could be just another gigantic villain. But it feels like, it looked like to me, just from the silhouette, that it was Gigomakima. Which, if that's the case, it does make sense how the All for One was able to capture Kirigiri and turn him into Kirigiri. But yeah, with that being said, let's watch episode 8 of My Hero Vigilante season 2. I thought he was... Is this in the past? I thought he was going with Eraserhead to Purple Highness. This is a cool power. It's like a Power Ranger. Nah. Is he gonna reflect it back at them? Bro. Run. Damn. Yeah. That's so cool. I wonder if it likes the Nimbus. It goes show your face. Always moody. That's nice. 翔太はさ、いろいろ気がつくから逆に考えすぎるんだよ。小山先輩からは。アイザック、付近の市民を今すぐ避難させて。凶暴なヴィランが市内。Oh, okay, so he is just a random villain. ヴィランネットワークから情報来ました。ヴィランネダービー、殺人、器物損壊等全国15。Bro, how the hell? Why is it? Where's All Might when you need him? おそらく先行して対象誘導社長時間を稼ぐわよ Yeah bro, this guy's gonna die. Can you not try and use your to stop his crack? 任せなさい社長あなたたちは子供をもっと遠くへ This is good. What is his power? Russia may crack. You should stop him from using other people crack. Protect them. Bro, save them. Save the kids. Okay. So he's still speaking after being crushed. So they must have done a switch out. Bro, this is crazy that this high schooler is fighting this villain. Bro, dodge. This is sick. This is a cool moment for Vigilantes. Oh, right in the eye. Where's the Alpha Reinforcement hero? Like, the hero at time is sucks. Bro, he's still a kid. Where's the actual heroes? They look sick, bro. That's so cool. It looks amazing. They put so much work into the animation of this episode. That's Eraser hat is so cool. Yes. But I'm glad. So cool. So cool. He just straight up murdered that thing. That thing should be dead. I wonder if it was a pre-recorded message, or was it him actually speaking? Yeah, what the fuck were you guys doing? Bro, she has to be the one to tell him. Damn. Man, but that was his dying breath. Bro, no, he's dead.
相沢、一流のプロチームにかなわなかったヴィランを相手にお前は踏みとどまり戦い抜いたんだ。
Nah, this is
たった
mad.
一人でな。誇れ相沢。これを誇らんでどうする。
戦争時、お前本当羨ましいね。
Oh. I thought the Professor Mike was meant to be in this incident more, but yeah, this is.
白君の声が聞こえたんだ。ああ、確かにあいつの声だった。俺を応援してくれてた。
This like one of the few moments you see a racer head break.
俺はあいつにずっと背中を押されてた。分かってる。
Honestly, this scene is just so cool.
相沢君、やめだ。もう中に入りなさい。これ以上体に触るよ。目指す。加山先輩。だけど俺たち今はそういう気分なんで。翔太、ヘマした時ほど普段通りヘラヘラしなきゃ。3人で事務所を作って。
For him to die that young.
子供の世話する仕事も向いて
And
る。
honestly,
その気になれば。
it wasn't like he made a stupid mistake.
ほら、3人では
He
さ。
just got
何か
unlucky.
のミスっても残りの2人がカバーしてくれるし、俺たち3人なら何でも対決できると思うんだ。じゃあ俺のゴーグル貸してやる。頑張れ翔太、負けるな翔太。
Yep, he definitely needs therapy.
熱心なんですが。
There needs to be a therapist on standby.
ヴィラン対応を一本に絞ります。
Yeah, clearly this guy's suffering.
シンプルで。
Somebody get him a therapy.
相沢、お前 UA まで出て賞金稼ぎになるつもりか。いろいろあったのはわかるが、一生のことだぞ。もっと慎重にせ。ナンバーレーンのアンダーグラウンドヒーロー。それが俺の目指すヒーローのあり方です。
This is cool to see though. His is the lady from the after school. Hi, Cola. I forgot this was your show.
猫の件、ちゃんとしとけよ。
Maybe Cola is the reason he decides to become a teacher.
クロマはこいつの態度。この子。
That crazy dynamo for him destroying everything to him being so like delicate here.
昔うちで飼ってた子さ。
That's so that's bad.
ああ、いえ、捨てる子で。
じゃあ僕が飼うよ。おいおい、タコや。
That is a good idea, but you,
こんな
that's crazy for you to say schoolgirls. That is crazy. This guy needs to be thrown back in prison.
どうですか先輩。
Yeah, there's no way you want to leave the gut.
一人ではなく二人なら、三人ならきっと何だってできる。誰だって助けられる。
Eraserhead used to be full of optimism.
猫一匹から。
And then after Kirigiri Cloud's death, he became more depressed in his rage. I do like how those two become feel like a part of the team. I don't know about this guy. He might need to get some therapy or some talking to. Are we gonna see him accept the job?
いいプランだよ。たまに猫を見に来る。
It's a eraser head. It's a just eraser head flash ending. That's cool. I think it's the same song though. Yeah, no end credit scenes, but this episode again, I always thought it was going to be really good, and yeah, it is really good. Especially Eraserhead fighting that gigantic monster, a toad-looking creature. I mean, I was wrong with me predicting it was Gigamakima, but no, it was just another huge creature that had really cool power. Like, it could like basically absorb people crack and then shoot it back out, which is really cool. I will say, I did think Pressure Mike was going to be a bit more involved with how Loud Cloud died. However, that he sort of appeared in the beginning. And I feel like he was... I don't know if those heroes he was working with were a part of the Purple Highness agency. And they were like psychics to him. Or was he working for a different work study and they just happened to meet up? Yeah, the tragedy of basically Loud Cloud's death is, honestly, it was just like unlucky. Like, he didn't do anything to be like stupid. He followed orders. Let's get these, just be in charge of evacuation, which is literally what he was told to do by midnight. And then as he was evacuating the kids, the building just broke and collapsed down onto him. Like, there's literally nothing anyone could do in that situation. Like, he had to, not like he was being reckless. Like, I know there was like, Eraserhead in My Heroes, and like, he did it with other people being like his friend Loud Cloud and dying like him. But like, Loud Cloud didn't die because he was reckless or foolish or like, too good-hearted. He literally died because like he was just trying to save someone, and like unfortunately, but like there was literally nothing Eraserhead or anyone could have changed. Otherwise, the children would have died. Like, it was just a mistake made by Loud Cloud that got him killed. But yeah, I guess Eraserhead just has so much guilt considering he's the only one that was there with Loud Cloud. And that he basically thought the friend was still alive throughout the fight. And because he could hear a friend speak to him. So, basically his friend's dying words were like, keep fighting, Soto, keep fighting. And he did that to the end. And honestly, that was a really good fight with Eraserhead fighting the toad creature monster. And using a massive rock to knock him out. Yeah, that was really cool to see. But what was really good is, honestly, I like how like once Brother Mike at midnight that everyone joined up, and they told Eraserhead like he died. And you saw Eraserhead realize that Loud Cloud literally died. Like, the way they like changed the color made it really grey and like it was raining, which was really cool. I just Brother Mike at Eraserhead just starting out in the rain. I just like sort of mourning the friend. And even when like midnight tells them, "Hey, come back inside before you get the cold." They're like, "Nah, we wanna stay." It's just like the way like it would just order like saturation from the scene. Rent And it was just really focused. It was just so well done, animated and well done. Like, the way it was done was really good. It was, honestly, if I didn't know what happens in My Hero, I probably would have cried there. But because I sort of know its outcome in My Hero, I sort of know where this is going. Also, I do think I was surprised how straight into the incident we were in. I thought we would do like the first half or even like the first 5 minutes, just like do some fun stuff happening at press the agency, or like you see them on patrol and then shit hits the fan. I didn't think we would from the first minute go straight into this incident. Yeah. Also, Pressure Mike, Eraserhead is lucky to have a friend like Pressure Mike. And Pressure Mike literally is probably the only reason Eraserhead doesn't go have like really bad mentality when doing his hero arc, because he does everything on his own, but because he has Pressure Mike to like, even though they don't work together in Hero, he got a good friend to like support him. That way, like, he can keep doing this path and going down this more lone wolf, because Pressure Mike will always be there in the rings for him, which is nice and honestly just goes to show you how good of a character Pressure Mike is, how good of a friend he is. But yeah, next episode we're probably going to go back to see more of the Crawler, which honestly for season 2 we've barely actually seen the Crawler. But so I assume next episode we'll see more of the Crawler and like his missions that he's gonna go on. But yeah, looking forward to it. These last 3 episodes were really good. Were my favorite in Vigilante so far. But yeah, with that being said, see you guys next time.